Dave Chappelle had an amazing performance on SNL. And then wake up the next day, what do we get? We get the Anti-Defamation League saying that Dave Chappelle is anti-Semitic. What did he say in his 15-minute monologue that was anti-Semitic? They don't even have to tell you what you said. They don't have to tell you what it is that they have a problem with. They can just say, anti-Semitic, boom. And they think that's it. They can walk away and we'll just, run for cover. Not this time. You're going to have to tell us exactly what it was you didn't like. And then we're going to say, shove it up your ass. You know why? Because it's a free country. Dave Chappelle made good jokes, smart jokes, gutsy jokes, funny jokes, creative jokes. He even started off his monologue saying, look, I do not condone nor do I practice any anti-Semitism, and they still come after him. You know what happens when you label everything anti-Semitic? Nothing becomes anti-Semitic. If everything's bad, nothing's good. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Now, the person behind this depiction of Dave Chappelle who wants to smear his name is Jonathan Greenblatt. Mr. Greenblatt is the CEO of the ADL. Jonathan Greenblatt, the CEO of the ADL, used to work for Obama and used to work for the Clintons. Here goes Greenblatt's tweet that was in every article about Dave Chappelle. We shouldn't expect Dave Chappelle to serve as society's moral compass, but disturbing to see NBC, SNL not just normalize, but popularize anti-Semitism. Why are Jewish sensitivities denied or diminished at almost every turn? Why does our trauma trigger applause? So Dave Chappelle's getting in trouble for being good at his job. Popularize anti-Semitism. He said nothing in this routine at all that should have made people feel like, yeah, go out and say stuff that's stereotypical and racist or negative or religious, whatever, anti. Nothing he said. In fact, he said the opposite. He said that Kanye was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs because he did that. But what he did not do is make Kanye evil. What he did not do is label Kyrie evil. And that's what you wanted, right? You wanted him to denounce, and degrade. I denounce and I chastise. That's what you want. You want us to put our people on Front Street and then beat them about their head and back, don't you? That's what you want. I want people to realize the ADL is not all Jewish people. The ADL is a corporation. Well, it's an organization, but it's still an organizational body, right? That's got its own, plans. The ADL does not speak for Jewish people any more than the NAACP speaks for all black people, because it does not. In fact, they're so busy in each other's pockets and in cahoots with one another, they're too busy going after Elon Musk because they don't like bad language on Twitter. They could give a shit. The NAACP could give a shit about fighting for black people against the ADL because they're too busy kissing the ADL's ass. Jonathan Greenblatt is a horrible judge of comedy, and here's the new rule. You can't just say that was anti-Semitic. You got to say why. And you got to say what exactly, what it was. Because see, when people shit on black people, I can tell you exactly when it was. When they said nigga. Yeah, there you go. That's the part. See, but you call people anti-Semitic who don't use the derogatory terms to describe Jewish folks. You just say, well, I don't like the way this sounds. This doesn't feel good. This feels like you're saying we're bad. No, we're saying you're bad. Like the people in power who are making these shitty decisions, they're bad. People can be assholes. Doesn't mean all people are assholes. Just because you point out a couple people that are assholes. That's how you got to do it. You got to point out the people that are assholes. And you can't say something's bad without telling us exactly what that something is. All right, we're going to cut the bullshit. I'm telling you, Jonathan Greenblatt, I don't care how powerful you are, you need to be specific and stop labeling everyone. But as of today, the Anti-Defamation League, it doesn't stand for Anti-Defamation League. It stands for anything we don't like. Anything you don't like. That's it, because anything you don't like, you label it anti-Semitism. What's another one? ADL. America, don't laugh. Yeah, that's a good one. America, don't laugh. The ADL. Brought to you by the ADL. Anti-fun, anti-fair, anti-equity. Okay? That's how you're coming across. Now, what I don't want is I don't want everyone blaming all Jewish people for this. I had some Jewish friends reach out to me like, Tim, please, don't pile on. Don't take it out on all Jewish people. I would never do that. I don't have any problem with Jewish people. I have a problem with the ADL. Why? Because they got a problem with everything, it appears. They got a problem with every fucking thing. And you know what? It stops now. We have to draw a line in the sand and say, hey, maybe we need to let some of these organizations go. Yeah, maybe we get rid of Black Lives Matter. Maybe we could get rid of ADL. Yeah, Black Lives Matter was fucking up the money. Well, I wonder what the ADL's doing with their money. See, now we're starting to ruffle feathers. Now people are going to start getting upset. I can feel it. I feel the heat coming through my camera right now. You can't just label people and throw them away. Even when some racist Karen from Kentucky is being an asshole on camera, we know what she said because we're looking at it and we say, hey, that was the racist part. We have film of it. Because any asshole who would go after Jewish people because of a skit, come on, man. First of all, that person is missing chromosomes. Anyone who reacts because a comedian made jokes on TV. Anyone who would actually treat people badly in real life because of jokes is a person that needs psychiatric help to begin with. Why would you try to hang that on Dave Chappelle or any other comedian? You shouldn't, okay? You should not. It's like Karens shouldn't watch a season of Friends. We don't go, oh God, well, that means all the Karens are gonna run out and say get rid of all the blacks. No, because shows and comedies and movies are no excuse for people to act like assholes, to break the law. Not have thoughts, but to actually use those thoughts, weaponize those thoughts into actions that hurt people. So that's it. Jonathan Greenblatt, you can't just point and say, I want all of this gone. No more of that. No more of that shit. We ain't going for it. We're going to stand up. We're going to stand up for Kyrie, and we damn sure going to stand up for Dave Chappelle. The jury's still out on Kanye, but you're really making it hard for me not to forgive Kanye 100%. Because you are acting, this shit right here, you are acting like tyrants. I want you to find the anti-Semitism in Dave Chappelle's set. You find it, or you issue a retraction for your shitty tweet. That's right. I'm Tim Black. I'm speaking not for all the blacks, but for some of the blacks who agree with me. It's time we cut the bullshit. If everything's bad, nothing's good. Do you understand what I'm saying here?